Hello Beaumont traders, this is Daniel again. I'm gonna talk to you about the trades I did. It's a recap of my second day live trading after a long break. So today I traded two stocks, SIG and MU, and you might ask, why are you trading these two stocks out of the thousands of other stocks that you could have traded, right? Yes, so the reason I traded these two stocks is because out of the thousands of stocks that people can trade, only few are really interesting to day traders. These stocks are stocks that have gapped up or they gapped down in the pre-market or after market close the previous day. So if they gapped up because of some news, or if they gapped down because of some bad news, then they become interesting. Then everybody starts watching them. They have a lot of volume, and then you can go in and out of the trades easily without a problem. And then you can make a quick buck, basically a quick money. It's not always quick, but yes, the whole idea is stocks that gap up or down with volume are the ones that everybody's looking at, and that's what I'm looking at. How do I know which ones have gapped up? There are different websites that can show you this. I can talk about them in another video, but because I am a member of the Bear Bull Traders, I go through their pre-market show, which is free on YouTube actually if you're interested, and Carlos goes through all the stocks that have gapped up or down and are interesting and maybe at play for the day. So what did I see today in SIG? So SIG is what I traded. Like as you see, the white line here is the previous day close price. So it closed around $11, and then right after so today in the morning it gapped up from $11. It went up all the way to $13.24, and then it sold off a little bit, and then it gapped up again. So the price at the open was around $14.50. So when I saw this move pre-market, when I saw this gap pre-market, this is the daily chart, you can see it. It has gapped up from 11 to about almost 14.50. I said there will be some people who will be taking profits, because just think about it. You were at $11 the previous day if you had held this stock for some time, and then the market opens, you're at 14.50. You want to sell, basically. You want to sell, and you can do a scalp trade, a quick trade at the open, if you're a day trader like me, and then capitalize on that. So when they sell, the stock price will go down, and you can short it, and you can make quick money. So basically that's what I try to do. So pre-market, before market opened at around 9:05, I shorted 50 shares, and then another 100 shares before the market opened, a minute or two before the market opened. So I was short. It swiped up a little bit, and then it went down, crashing down before my entry point, which is good. And then I covered my position right here, the whole position right here. Okay, so that's one trade. And then it went up again. It was selling. The selling pressure looked high. If you can see the volume, the red volume, or whatever color this is, volume is huge. People were selling, and I sold again. I shorted it again. I covered really quickly. This is what they call a scalp trade. You don't wait for it for 30 minutes, an hour or more. You just do it in and out very, very quickly. So that was a trade. I could have shorted it when it couldn't break view up again, but I did not. I should have done it. But I haven't. You see, it tried to break through VWAP, it sold off. It tried again, it sold off. It just couldn't do it. This was a good, really, really good opportunity to short again into wherever it goes. This is a 200 exponential moving average, and as you can see, this price is also a really interesting price, because that's the price where pre-market it went to and then sold off from. So this was a big support level. From this on, it went up to VWAP. It did not crack it again. It seems to be going down. So I don't know what's gonna happen after this, but this was my trade for for SIG. And then MU is another stock that also gapped up. So this has been on fire, really. If you look at the 5-minute chart for MU, just few days ago it was trading at around $45, and yesterday it gapped up to around 46, 47. It sold off, and then this morning it had a huge gap. This is the morning gap. So what did I want to do with this? Of course, I'm a short bias trader. I want to short things because I think a gap up like this has to come down a little bit, you know. So what did I do? It was really a tricky trade at the beginning. I first tried to go long on it. I tried to go long on MU at about 48.99, and then because I don't like going long, I exited my position right away, and with a $1 profit. I wasn't even thinking to make any profit out of it, really. And then after that, I went short because I thought it would go down. It did not. It went up. I covered. I went short again, and I covered. At this point, when it couldn't break the VWAP, the members at the Bear Bull Traders were thinking about going long. Okay, I don't go long, so I just looked at it. I was watching it. I was hoping it would spike up higher and higher for me to go short on it. So when it got to this point, the previous high, I shorted, and then I exited my position when I saw these green candles with volume. I basically chickened out. So that was not the right time to short. I shorted again right here. I covered. It wasn't going up. I shorted again. I covered. So what did I do today? So it's a little bit tricky trade. I could have done better. So I could have gone long here on a 5-minute opening range break up. When it broke up the high of the first 5 minutes, this is a good place to go long if you're a long bias trader, and then you can ride it all the way to wherever it takes you, taking profit, partial profit along the way. And then you can always have your stop at the entry point or a little bit below that. Take some risk, you know. So I could have done that. I haven't. I tried it, but then I don't like going long. I got out right away. What I could have done better is when I went short here at this place around 49.58, I could have held. Because it was showing a 5-minute low every 5 minutes. It wasn't. So instead of covering here and re-entering my position, I could have just held maybe to VWAP and then see what happens, or maybe take a partial profit and wait for it. I covered right here. So I covered. As soon as I covered, it went up a little bit, but like you see here, it couldn't go above the previous high. And then when it starts selling, this is a good price to get into a short position. You can always get in when it cannot crack the high of the day, and then your stop loss would be at the high of the day. So if it reverses against your position, then you can always get out with a little bit of a loss. But I did not do it. So when it couldn't go higher, I could have shorted it here and then ride it all the way down, because every time it was showing a lower high, almost every time up to this point. So that's the lesson I learned today, that I learn every day, by the way. So the total profit for the day was $84. Like I said, the commission is really high because I have a lot of tickets in and out of trades. So it added up to $53. But we members of the Bear Bull community have discounted rate for commissions at CMEG, which is Capital Market Elite Group. And then this will be adjusted tomorrow. So I'll probably pay $25 in commissions. So the profit is probably $50 today. It's not bad, but it's not great. But like I said, the goal this month is not to make a lot of money. The goal this month is to learn the discipline, to learn the psychology behind the trading, and then to learn how to not freak out when things move your way or against you. So hopefully that lesson will be will end at the end of this month, and I will start going into a position with a little bigger size for a little more profit, with a very controlled trades, managed properly, with proper risk management in place. So that's it for now. I will talk to you tomorrow. This is day 2. It's a small green day. It's not bad, but hey, with 50 or 100 shares, you can expect more than that. $50 profit is not bad. Alright, thank you. Have a good day. What can I say? You can go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, or you can share it with your friends, or you can just tell me what you like and you don't like about this video, so I can do some improvements. Thank you and have a good day.